This YCN segment is brought to you by New London Hospital, an affiliate of Dartmouth Hitchcock.
YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist. La Valley Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion. Bubba's Bar and Grill, offering fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, brick oven pizza, entrees, and award-winning seafood chowder. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. MJ Harrington and Company, jewelers and designers since 1948. Raleigh Lakeside Builders, specializing in custom and waterfront homes, shoreline protection, renovations, and full-scale design. Ramontos in Claremont, always fresh, always delicious. Now hosting YCN Sports Talk the first Wednesday of every month. And by Mascoma Savings Bank. With no shareholders to please, they are committed to remaining independent and to reinvesting profits in our community.
And we welcome you back to the YCN Game of the Week today, the Division III Girls Basketball Championship at the half. Conant 15, Hopkinton 12. It was 8-6 in favor of the Hawks after one quarter. Conant wins the second, 9-4. And the same five players have played every minute so far for Conant. Brian Troy, the head coach, will send out again Taylor Banish, the senior, Camry Aho, and Mariah Chamberlain, the juniors. Silas Bernier, a sophomore, and Elizabeth Gagne, the freshman. They're in the white with the ball as we're underway in the third quarter. Near side with it is Aho. She hit one early. Going to try a three to start the third, and that'll go out of bounds untouched. Senior Taylor Signor, senior Abby Houston for Pat Roy's Hopkinton Hawks. And you have the young players, the sophomore Katie Meserve, junior Amelia Thomas, freshman is Morgan McGrath, number 3. And a steal out of the wing. Can Conant finish it off? We've not had these kind of fast breaks. And this one goes. Basket for Taylor Banish is her first field goal. And Conant leads 17-12.
You got to do some ball fakes if you're Hopkinton. If you're going to straight up pass and use a chest pass, you got to use some ball fakes.
Two right back, Abby Houston. Her team's leading scorer, it's a three-point game. Leading all scorers in the game, Mariah Chamberlain, 30 for Conant. She has 9, and there's 2 for Conant. Well, I think we're going to have a little bit different kind of look here in the second half, aren't we? Aho hits. And it's 19-14. There'll be maybe as many points scored here in this third quarter as we saw in the whole first half.
Yeah.
Free ball doesn't go, but look who it comes right back out to, Signor. Freshman for points, no good. Backside rebound by the other freshman, Elizabeth Gagne. Leads Conant into the front court, 6:13 to go. On the baseline, Bernier. That's a miss. The rebound is for Thomas. Little trouble with the dribbling there. Conant's defense solid. He'll force the tie-up. Ball will stay with the Hawks.
Tune in every week for YCN Sports Talk, focusing on our region's college and professional sports with the Salt Hill Pub Picks of the Week. And every week, YCN Sports Wrap takes a look at local high school games in our area. Check for air schedules at ycnnow.com.
Bounce pass goes down low. Meserve is going to get fouled by Mariah Chamberlain. Be her first, team's first. And with 5:54 to go during the third quarter, Katie Meserve goes back to the free throw line for Hopkinton.
Today's game is being brought to you in part by Mascoma Savings Bank, mutually owned with no shareholders to please. If you want your local game, event, parade, or concert televised into YCN's nearly 300,000 TV households, now on DirecTV and Dish TV, contact us at info@ycnnow.com.
Got them both. 19-16, Conant by 3. Right side, Bernier tries to feed in. Instead, Conant will work it around. They kind of lull you to sleep a little bit, looking for something. And this one, Banish on the drive as it knocked out of bounds by McGrath. Orioles inbound. Conant's led for quite a while now in this game. Took the lead pretty early in that second quarter, and they have played from in front, leading by as many as 5. Gagne will get to the line here with a drive. First Hopkinton foul of the second half, Bruce Mason says, is on 21 Abby Houston. Will be her second personal.
YCN is now affiliated with the Heroes and Icons Network on WYCI and WYCU. H&I is your destination for television's heroic characters and iconic stars. All eyes are on H&I and Outside Television on WYCX, America's active adventure lifestyle leader.
Gagne, who had the big game in the semi-final win here on Wednesday against Monadnock, gets to 6 points. And 4 of 4 from the free throw line. It's 21-16. Conant matches his biggest lead of the game. 5:23 left in the third, and Signor gets her first bucket to answer right back. 21-18.
Finally, Signor knocks down a shot. She just needs a little bit of confidence to get going, and she can be really dangerous in this game.
Ooh, Conant with a jumper the other way. Aho laid back out to 5. That was a 2-pointer. This is for 3. And it goes over and out of bounds. First half, Hopkinton did a decent job on the boards. 16-13, 7 offensive rebounds for the Hawks, but only 3 second chance points. So while they did get the rebounds, they weren't able to put it back in. 23-18. Conant now trying to build on this 5-point lead. We've been within 5 points either way the whole game. That little runner, front of the rim, no. Chamberlain puts it back up, no good. And we've got a foul here, and what are they going to get? They're going to give the foul to Hopkinton in the rebounding action. Signora will be whistled for the foul. There's some boos coming from this side and a lot of applause coming from the other side. Better get it in. Nope, didn't do it. Oh, that's where your coach, with 4 timeouts left, Andrew, that might be where your coach helps bail you out.
Yeah, I think, halfway through the third quarter, not a bad time. Maybe in the, early on, might not want to do it as much, but I think that probably would have been a good time to call timeout.
Hawks try to run their offensive set. Conant sitting right in a 2-3 zone. They get a look right now, and it's good for 2 for Amelia Thomas. Her first field goal of the championship game.
Hawks have really been shooting the ball well as of late, and they've gotten opportunities. They've knocked down shots for the most part.
Oh, that defense. Meserve was the one who came up with the ball, but the Hawks give it right back. 3:34 to go in the third quarter. Each team with 8 points here in the third. Lead still at 3 for the Orioles. Chamberlain, that's a foul. Second in the half. That'll go on number 3, Morgan McGrath. With 3:22 left in the third, 23-20 Conant in the Division III championship game. Orioles come in with the ball. They've got an open player up top, 3-point try on the way, back iron, no good for Aho, and a ball will go to Hopkinton.
Today's game is being brought to you in part by Ramontos in Claremont. Always fresh, always delicious. In addition to airing on our 3 TV stations, all YCN games are posted for your viewing anytime at ycnnow.com.
Conant has not made a 3 in the championship game. The Hawks the other way, good! That's Amelia Thomas, another field goal, and she's going to the line to try to complete a 3-point play.
Nice play there by Amelia Thomas, going strong to the rim, fighting through the contact. Hawks home crowd right now, home fans starting to get into this.
Foul on Mariah Chamberlain, her second. And it's a three-point play. Thomas has 7 points. And we're all even at 23 apiece with under 3 to go in the third quarter. Hawks trying to make it 3 for 3 against Conant this year. Two teams know each other well. Banish coming to her left. Bounce pass in the lane. Chamberlain flips it up. No, and then it's off Chamberlain out of bounds to Hopkinton.
Nice job by Hopkinton's Meserve and Houston down low, really making it hard for Chamberlain to get the ball. Once she has possession, she's most likely to score, so they're doing a nice job of denying her the ball.
Signor, free throw line, feeds Thomas back to Signor. 2:20 to go in the quarter, tied at 23. Hawks have not led since early in the second. There's going to be a foul there. Didn't get set defensively, stepped into the path of Amelia Thomas. Camriajo will be whistled for her third personal foul. Each team with 3 fouls now in the second half. McGrath back to Signor, back to McGrath. Approaching 2 minutes to go in the third. Conant daring the Hawks to shoot outside with his zone. Instead, they'll just keep working it around. Tried to force a pass in the lane. Gagne was waiting for it. Left side for the Orioles, Banish. Gagne nearly lost the ball there. Elizabeth will take it with her left hand. Back up top, Banish. 23-23 in the third quarter. And it's the Orioles 23 with the ball right now. Coach Brian Troy squats in front of the bench. Boy, Gagne forced that one up and drew. I guess she knew she was going to draw the contact. She tried to come around and accelerate towards the hoop. Morgan McGrath with her second personal foul. And what we've seen from this freshman is calm for sure from the free throw line. She is 5 for 5 from the line.
Yeah, definitely not playing like a freshman. Had a nice game here tonight.
Katie Meserve to the bench. Krista Amos back in for the Hawks. Second free throw is good. And with the 2 free throws, Conant leads 25-23. Just about a minute to go. This is a 3 ball, and that's good. Taylor Signor, Hawks lead.
Signor can take over a game in an instant like that by sinking threes. If I'm Conant, I'm probably going to really key on her, try to get a hand in her face.
26-25 Hopkinton. Chamberlain inside. Strong to her left, no good. Rebound pulled down by Amos. Chamberlain had 9 points in the first half, none here in the third quarter.
Yeah, really good defense by the Hawks on Chamberlain in the third.
Locked down to 25. Coach Roy up. As his team runs the offense, it comes up short for Thomas. They'll battle for the loose ball. It'll go to Conant now. And we'll give Hopkinton the ball to start the fourth quarter, assuming we have no other tie-ups here in the closing 19 seconds of the third. Nothing decided yet here in a nip and tuck Division III Girls Championship game. Gagne. Back over to Banish. We're down to 5 seconds. She's a long way out with 3.
Yeah.
And they'll have to force a shot at the buzzer. Silas Bernier comes up short with it. And Hopkinton plays terrific defense here. And Conant cannot make a basket at the end of 3. It's Hopkinton 26, Conant 25. The YCN Game of the Week is the girls' Division III championship game.